When Iron Man reveals a buried truth about Earth's fate, it rips the Avengers Council in half. Thor's loyalty wavers, Batman digs deeper, and Hulk, betrayed beyond reason, explodes in rage. An alien AI prophecy awakens from deep space, dragging Superman into a moral war. Lines blur between hero and traitor as old friendships crumble and a new galactic war brews. One final truth remains, the one Hulk refuses to forgive. Tony Stark stood alone in the dark council chamber, staring at the flickering hologram of Earth. His Iron Man suit, half removed, lay in pieces across the table, almost like a ritual disrobing. Behind him, footsteps echoed. Batman, Thor, Hulk, Superman, all summoned without warning. Tony, Batman's voice sliced the silence. "This better be good." "It's not," Tony replied. "But it's necessary." He tapped a button. A bright light scanned the room, locking the chamber. No exits. No broadcasts. "What is this?" Thor asked, fists clenching. "A full lockdown," Tony said, turning to face them. "Because what I'm about to say could destroy us all." The silence weighed heavy. "For the past 6 years, I've been hiding something. Something I discovered accidentally while working with Kretek. A cosmic AI intelligence that predicted Earth's downfall." Superman narrowed his eyes. "Predicted?" "No," Tony corrected. "Engineered." He took a breath. The AI, codenamed Mortalis, used alien data, future simulations, even multiverse echoes. According to it, Earth's heroes would cause their own extinction through betrayal. "And you believe this?" Batman asked sharply. "I didn't," Tony whispered. "Until I saw the pattern. Until I saw Thor in the data." The room froze. Thor's hammer tightened in his grip. "Speak carefully, Stark. I saw you, Thor, in the simulation, leading a strike against Earth under alien command. Something turns you. And I saw Hulk's response. He destroys everything. Cities, heroes, even you. Why didn't you tell us earlier?" Superman's voice was controlled, but ice cold. Tony stepped forward. "Because I thought I could fix it. Change the variables. Delete the future. But now I can't." The AI activated last night on its own. It sent a beacon. "Something is coming." Hulk growled. "You saw me kill? You saw me destroy everyone. You were provoked, Hulk." "It was after Thor." Tony stopped. The words wouldn't come. Thor slammed Mjolnir into the wall. "Enough. How dare you accuse me, based on a machine's dream?" Batman didn't blink. "It's not a dream if it's already begun. You got the signal too, didn't you, Thor?" The Thunder God looked away. He had. Iron Man nodded grimly. "That's why I brought you all here. To decide now, do we trust each other? Or do we prepare for war against one of our own?" Hulk's eyes burned green. "You kept this from me. I was protecting you." "From what?" "From the truth." Hulk roared, smashing the console beside him. Sparks flew. Suddenly, a low hum began pulsing through the room. The beacon was still active. Something was responding. Batman looked at Iron Man. "We're already too late." Tony looked down. "Then I hope the rest of the truth doesn't kill us all." Fire quick recap. After Iron Man reveals a hidden AI called Mortalis that predicted Thor's betrayal and Hulk's devastating retaliation, the Avengers Council begins to fracture. The beacon for Mortalis is now active, and something beyond Earth has already responded. The council chamber dimmed as red lights blinked along the ceiling. Emergency protocol initiated. No one spoke. The weight of Tony's confession hung in the air like radiation. Thor's cape billowed as he took a step toward Stark. "You dare accuse me, son of Odin, of treason based on some cosmic calculator?" "It's more than data," Tony said firmly. "You've already been contacted." Thor paused. And that pause was all Hulk needed. "You knew," Hulk roared, stepping forward. "He's been lying too." "I wasn't lying," Thor began, but Hulk grabbed the table and flung it toward the wall. Slam! The reinforced steel wall cracked. Superman was suddenly between them, eyes glowing red. "We don't settle this with fists." "Tell that to him," Hulk growled, pointing at Thor. "He's hiding things." Batman was already typing into the council console. decrypting residual signals from a beacon. We're not alone in this room. The data loaded slowly. A hologram blinked to life, a symbol unknown to any Earth language. Sharp, jagged lines pulsing. That's alien, Batman said. Not just any alien, Tony whispered. It's Zonrak code. Everyone turned. Thor froze. You know it? Batman asked. Thor looked down. It's a war dialect. Ancient. Forgotten by most realms. Only one race still uses it. Who? Superman asked. Thor exhaled. The fallen gods. Fallen what now? Hulk snapped. They were gods who turned against the cosmic order. Banished by the Celestials. Lost in the void. It was said they died with their last son. Tony stared at him. Then explain this message. Explain why your signature is in it. Silence. Thor finally spoke. Because I met them. Stunned silence. It was during the Dark Cycle, before Earth ever faced Thanos. I traveled beyond the 9 realms on a diplomatic mission, but I never came back the same. His voice was lower now, heavy. I encountered a ship abandoned, except it wasn't. The fallen gods were there, not as deities, but as a hive. Hive. Batman echoed. Thor nodded. They don't live. They infect. Their minds are linked. They speak through dreams, symbols, instincts. Superman frowned. And they touched your mind? Thor nodded. I resisted. I thought I did. Hulk stepped forward. So that's it. The machine was right. You're their puppet. Thor's eyes glowed with lightning. Watch your tongue, beast. Superman blocked Hulk again. We can't afford this. But Batman wasn't finished. You said you resisted. But have you had dreams? Thor's jaw tensed. I thought they were visions. Prophecies. Tony's voice dropped. Describe them. Thor looked away. A war. Earth in ruins. Me holding Mjolnir, but it's not Mjolnir. It's alive. Screaming. The chamber was dead silent. Then a new voice spoke. From the console. Transmission received. Everyone froze. Batman's console flickered. A visual came through. Static first. Then a face. Or what looked like one. Jagged skin, eyes like black suns, mouth stitched with cosmic thread. You have awakened the seed. Who are you? Superman asked. We are the fallen, and our blood runs in one of you. The feed cut. Then a new message blinked in sharp code. Subject, Thor of Asgard. Host condition, stabilized. Retrieval ETA, 1337. Prepare for ascent. Tony backed away. They're coming to retrieve him. I'm not going, Thor snapped. I serve no one. Batman studied Thor's glowing hand. That's not a choice anymore. They've already bonded with you. Thor shouted. Then cut me open and see for yourself. Hulk took a step forward. Gladly. The tension snapped like a wire. Thor hurled lightning. Hulk smashed it back with a clap. The chamber exploded with light. Superman blasted a sonic wave, forcing both backward. Enough, he shouted, shaking the entire tower. They froze. Batman turned to Iron Man. What's the counter strategy? Tony looked pale. There isn't one. I built the AI to stop multiversal threats, not possess gods. We need containment, Batman said. You want to cage Thor? Hulk said. Fine. But I say we do it after I crack his skull open. Thor growled, but then he dropped to one knee. Sweat poured down his brow. His hand shook. I can hear them again. They're whispering. His eyes flickered, once, twice. Then, black. Pitch black. He collapsed. A faint pulse on his neck. His mouth moved without sound. Superman leaned close. He's whispering something. Iron Man scanned him. Neural activity spiking. Brainstem override. He's being hijacked. Then, Thor's eyes snapped open. But they weren't his anymore. I am. VORKNN. The lights shattered. Wind howled through the chamber. Everyone was thrown back. Thor floated midair, limbs stiff, eyes void. Hulk roared. You want war? You got it. He leapt. Only for Thor/Vorkan to raise a single finger. Hulk was frozen midair, like a statue. Tony screamed. His mind's a weapon. Batman pulled a kryptonite dart and aimed at Thor's neck. Superman blocked him. Not yet. We still need him. Tony activated the failsafe. Jarvis, launch containment dome X9. Confirmed. A steel orb dropped from the ceiling, enclosing Thor in a shimmering field of light. He thrashed, screamed, but was trapped. The silence returned. For now. Tony stared through the glass. That thing's inside him, waiting. Batman's voice was cold. This wasn't just a prediction. It was a warning, Superman whispered. Tony looked up. And the real war starts in 13 hours. The glass containment dome holding Thor trembled. Inside, he levitated midair, eyes still glowing void black. His mouth moved soundlessly, a rhythm of ancient curses echoing in a language no one on Earth should understand. Outside, the room was chaos, his pulses climbing again. Tony shouted, monitoring from the console. He's burning through the dome's containment field. Batman growled, fists clenched. He's still Thor, Superman said. There's got to be a way to reach him. No, Hulk grunted. That thing is not Thor anymore. The dome hissed. Cracks formed. The voice returned. We see you, last son. Superman froze. What did it just call me? Batman glanced up. They know you. The dome burst. Thor dropped to the ground with a thud, gasping. His eyes clear again, his body smoking. Everyone held position. He looked up, weak but conscious. Clark, Thor said. They showed me you. What? Superman stepped forward. You're part of the equation. You divide us. Tony spun his screen. He's right. Mortalis mentioned a second variable beyond Thor. He tapped rapidly, and the display flickered with an encrypted segment marked Council failsafe. Kryptonian split. Status, in motion. Superman's eyes narrowed. You used me in the simulation? You were part of the trigger, Tony admitted. The moment you choose a side, it begins. Choose. Superman repeated. There was no choice to make. I stand with Earth. But which Earth? Batman asked coldly. Silence. Tony stared. What is he talking about? Batman pulled a data chip from his utility belt and shoved it into the console. A projection appeared. 2 Earths. Parallel. Identical. But one flickered with red veins, pulsating with energy. Another Earth is bleeding into ours, Batman said. And Kal-El's DNA signature is in both. Superman backed away. No, that's not possible. It's already happening, Batman said. The rift has opened. And there's another you, willing to destroy everything to protect what he thinks is his world. Suddenly, the chamber shook. Lights flickered. Then, silence again, followed by slow, clapping hands. Everyone turned. From the shadows, a figure stepped into view. Same cape, same face, same crest. But this Superman wore black. His eyes burned crimson. Bravo, he said. You finally found the second player. Thor gasped. He's real. The dark Superman smiled. I am Kal-El, but not your Kal-El. Another timeline, Tony whispered. Another judgment, Black Superman said. Your world is tainted, and your counsel? Flawed. He stepped forward. So I came to erase it. Hulk cracked his knuckles. Try me. But in a blink, Black Superman appeared behind him and struck with a brutal uppercut that launched Hulk through 3 steel walls. Superman clashed with him midair. The shockwave shattered every screen in the chamber. Thor struggled to his feet. You must not let them merge. Tony activated new defense protocols. Jarvis locked down multiversal breach points. Batman threw 5 EMP grenades at the Black Kal-El, but he burned them mid-air with heat vision. Superman was losing ground. His blows matched and returned. You feel it, don't you? Black Superman hissed. I'm pure, unburdened by doubt, guilt, or fear. I'm stronger because of them, Superman growled, and slammed him into the floor. But the Dark Twin laughed. You're already fractured. The AI saw it. That's why it chose me. Suddenly, behind the wreckage, Hulk emerged, bleeding, furious, silent. He didn't charge. He whispered, this is it. And then, he turned toward Superman, green rage seeping into betrayal. You lied to us, Hulk said. You are part of this. No, Superman replied. That's not me. But it is a version of you, Batman cut in. And now we don't know where your loyalty lies. The air froze. Two Supermen, a half-possessed Thor, an angry Hulk, and no one trusted anyone anymore. Iron Man slowly raised his palm cannon. Superman stepped back. Don't do this, Tony said quietly. Then choose Kal-El. Right here. Right now. Outside the chamber, alarm screamed as the skies split above the tower. The fallen gods were arriving, and Earth's last hope was breaking from the inside. Thunder cracked across the fractured sky above Avengers Tower as the dimensional rift widened. Pieces of Earth's reality lifted into the air like debris caught in a storm. The fabric of a world was bending. Inside the war room, for legend stood on the edge of disaster. Superman, chest rising with controlled breath, eyes locked on Hulk. Hulk, fists trembling, barely containing the explosion within. Iron Man whispered, "Don't push him, Kal." "I'm not," Superman said softly. "But I won't run either." Hulk stepped forward, green aura rippling. "You hid the other you. You let this happen. And now the sky's bleeding and Thor's possessed. All because of you. That's not fair. I don't care." Hulk roared. The sound cracked the glass. And then he charged. The impact was nuclear. Superman flew backward through the council chamber wall. Hulk followed, leaping after him like a missile. They smashed into the upper hangar. Stark drones scrambled out of the way. Hulk grabbed Superman by the cape and swung him like a hammer, slamming him through 3 steel columns. Superman coughed, spat blood, and heat-visioned Hulk in the face. But Hulk didn't flinch. He grinned. Stronger now. He grabbed Superman by the throat and leapt into the sky, punching him into the clouds, then down again. Boom. The tower shook. Down below, Batman watched through fractured glass, speaking into comms. "He's going feral. If Hulk breaks past rage control, we lose the city." Iron Man hovered beside him. "Deploy the Hulk dampeners?" Batman nodded. "Buy us 5 minutes." But before they could activate anything, the tower trembled. The black-cloaked other Superman stepped into the room, brushing off rubble. "Let them fight," he smirked. This was always the plan. Tony turned his cannon on him. "You don't get a say." "I already have won," the Dark Twin replied, vanishing in a blink. In the sky, Hulk smashed Superman into a floating boulder, caught in the gravity storm of the rift. "I trusted you," he shouted, throwing another punch. Superman caught it this time. "I trusted you too," then slammed his forehead into Hulk's face. They tumbled, fell, hit the ocean. A geyser exploded from the impact. Moments later, Superman rose, gasping, dragging Hulk by the arm, unconscious. Or so he thought. Hulk's eyes snapped open. "Nice try." He elbowed Superman mid-air and sent him flying again. Back at the tower, Thor screamed in agony inside containment. He was changing again, his veins darkening, lightning pulsing black through his body. Batman shouted, "Tony, if Thor breaks free now." Tony stared at the battle outside. "They'll both die." "No," Batman said. "We will." Then the power cut. Everything went dark. On the roof, Hulk pinned Superman against a broken satellite dish. "You're not the hero anymore," he growled. "And you're not the monster," Superman said softly. That's when Hulk hesitated. Just for a moment. It was all Superman needed. He surged forward, arms around Hulk, whispering, "I'm sorry," and flew upward, faster, faster, into the atmosphere. Higher than drones, higher than satellites, until both vanished in a beam of light. Inside the tower, the alarms went dead. The chamber fell silent. Batman whispered, "Did he just take Hulk into orbit?" Iron Man's voice was hollow. "No, he took him into the breach." And the sky above Earth ripped wide open. A fleet of shadowed, divine warships, the fallen gods, descended. And Earth was now without Superman, without Hulk, and Thor was waking up. Avengers Tower burned in the distance. Earth's skies cracked with energy as the fallen gods descended, colossal, spiked starships blotting out the sun, chanting war hymns in voices older than time. Iron Man hovered alone above the battlefield, watching everything fall apart. Superman and Hulk were gone, swallowed by the rift. Thor, possessed and shaking, stood barefoot in the debris, Mjolnir floating at his side like a cursed artifact. Batman, bruised and bleeding, watched from the ruins of the tower, silent. Tony's voice crackled through the comms. This was always going to end like this, wasn't it? No one answered. Because the truth was, yes. Above him, the mothership of the fallen gods charged its core cannon. A beam that could split the planet in half. Tony closed his eyes. Jarvis, run Protocol Omega-1. Are you sure, sir? It'll kill me, won't it? Instantly. Do it anyway. Below, Thor suddenly screamed, falling to his knees. The infection cracked. His soul flickered back through. I can't fight it, he gasped. Iron Man landed beside him, staring into his old friend's broken face. You already did, Tony whispered. He placed something in Thor's hand, a glowing red sphere. The last piece of Mortalis. A virus. Loaded into their hive. Detonated from inside. Thor looked up. And you? Tony turned to the sky. I'm going to give you the opening. He launched upward like a comet, straight into the heart of the alien cannon. The fallen god saw him open fire. But he didn't stop. Not until he hit the core. And then, boom, a white shockwave tore through the sky. The cannon exploded in reverse. The rift began to close. Below, Thor hurled the virus into the mouth of the hive ship. Mjolnir followed. And then, light. Every fallen god screamed. Every ship cracked. And, in a second, silence. The skies cleared. The breach sealed. Batman stood in the ruins, barely holding his weight. Thor collapsed beside him, his body burned, breath shallow. No sign of Tony. No sign of Hulk. No sign of Superman. 3 days later, the world held its breath. A cracked Iron Man helmet was recovered from orbit, floating gently into Earth's gravity. The council was never rebuilt. The tower never restored. But in a far-off desert crater, a green hand emerged from the soil. And behind it, a red cape fluttered in the wind. The end.